Let's talk about my journey into becoming a coach and a trainer. So fitness and nutrition have been a big part of my life since a very young age. And growing up, I was kind of always this scrawnier, skinny, runt kind of a guy in every sport that I played, a little bit underestimated. But like most kids, I played a lot of different sports, everything from soccer to hockey. I even pole vaulted for a year, ran track for a year. Wrestling was my main sport growing up, and then later on in life I got into men's physique competitions and into fitness modeling competitions as well. But as a young kid, my stepdad was actually a personal trainer, and so he introduced me to fitness, nutrition, training, lifestyle habits early on. And that's what sort of ended up sparking my interest as I got older, because when I was about 7 or 8 years old, he took me to a local bodybuilding competition that a friend of his was competing in. And I was absolutely blown away by the physiques of these guys, and that just really sparked my curiosity and was sort of the beginning of my passion for health and fitness today. Is I just wanted to know, like, how do these guys train, and what are they eating, and how do they do this? It was amazing. And fast forward into high school, where I was wrestling year round, and I was doing my in-season, and then in the off-season I would do tournaments if I could. I would go to summer camps for wrestling and even try and go to different local practices that I could. And that's around the time where I started picking up books on nutrition, around working out and getting into the gym more and learning more about different aspects that could help make me better as an athlete. And as wrestling came to an end, I wanted to figure out what I was going to do with my life next. So I moved to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and I attended Northern Michigan University. I got my bachelor's in management, health, and fitness. And it was really during my college years that fitness really took off for me. Obviously, I was studying it within the curriculum that I was involved with. But I also made a very close friend who was a competitive bodybuilder. And I started working out with him because I wanted to learn as much as I could, about training, nutrition, supplementation. And as we got closer, he ended up saying to me, hey, I'm gonna be doing this bodybuilding competition, you should compete. And I thought he was making fun of me at the time. He was a really big guy, and I wasn't at that time. And this was around the end of 2012. And he's like, no, there's this new division called men's physique. And for those that are familiar with this fitness sports, or fitness divisions, men's physique is a pretty prominent one now. But in 2012, 2013, it was kind of on its way up. It wasn't quite as popular as it is today. So he's like, I'll show you how to do everything. And I said, all right, let's go for it. And that is the point where that really sparked about a 10-year period of my life where I competed in different men's physique competitions. Eventually, I transitioned into the WBFF, where I competed in men's fitness modeling, and I eventually turned pro in 2021 there. And it was during that time that I was also working a full-time 9-to-5 job in product management, product development. And that's where I learned how to balance basically all the curveballs that life throws at you, because I was traveling for work. I was sometimes in the office, sometimes remote. And like I said, dealing with all the different aspects of life as well, to manage my nutrition, my fitness, my supplementation, everything. So also during that time, I completed several different certifications around nutrition and personal training on top of my hands-on experience and my bachelor's, and started helping different people achieve their fitness goals. So at this point, I bring to the table about 15 years of experience in the fitness industry through competition, through education, through helping others, and with Endgame Performance, I'm super excited to help as many of you guys as I can.